as I was saying yesterday, there are 3 people on this splash art screen. We have Jaspar, the chick we just met, and then this hooded person right here, who is of an ambiguous gender, but it kind of looks like the magic chick that we talked to in the research area. But I mean, it could be anybody. They're wearing like a little poncho thing, so who's to say? Anyway, let's get started. Right. We had just got the tour from the lady. I can't remember what her name was. And I need to talk to the guy, the Grandmaster of the Order, and take their stupid oath so that I can progress the story. So let's do that because we have to. I don't want to.
Believe this could work. It sounds absurd.
I don't believe.
Also, you'll probably notice that the game audio is louder today. I noticed when I was doing some editing yesterday that the audio, if you play it through not headphones, is incredibly hard to hear. It's very quiet. So
Very well. I will convince her. You will hear from me.
I hope so.
I just missed what he was talking
Prophet,
about.
good to see you. How do you feel?
Can you not call me Prophet? Can you call me anything else? I can actually hear people talking now. Hey, that's good. I wish I had known earlier, months ago, but here we are. Like a newborn, except for the bloody headache, messed up journey. You never told me that the ritual could have killed me. Do something like that again, and it will be the last time I work for you. A bit beaten up, but apart from that, that's fine. Thanks for asking. How much of a dick do I want to be to people? I don't remember being a problem in Warband. Okay, that's good. So maybe it's just certain games were quieter. Although I was working my audio balance in Warband as well. So yeah, I don't know. But what's done is done, and now it's better, I think. So. A bit beaten up, but that's fine. Like, I know everything's gonna be dangerous.
In any case, all that is left to do now is to recite the oath. Then we will finally deal with the more urgent matters.
What do I have to swear on? The dead gods, my loyalty towards the Order?
None of it. You'll see.
Alright. Fine. I'm ready when you are.
The ceremony needs a little preparation. 1 day at least. Come back then.
Oh, okay.
Even if it hurts to lose more time, the cleansing approaches. I can feel it. Just this night I had another of the dreams.
A dream? What did you see?
People I knew, including you. But these people
How delightfully
weren't
vague. Yeah.
themselves.
Everybody's
There
like that in this
something
game.
Else, and it spoke
Just
through
being
them.
coy and...
They mocked us and said our struggle against the cycle was pointless. It was peculiar. I believe that these beings are connected to the cycle. They must be the ones who cause it.
Maybe. It's interesting. I had the same dream before I woke up in the curarium.
You did? That is interesting. It must be related
I feel like they
to
could
our
have called it
roles
something
as
better than the
emissaries.
curarium.
Maybe there is a connection
that's just
between
me.
us.
Any idea who or what these beings are?
None. Maybe they are demons or magical entities of some kind, but they are different from everything I know.
Oh, this is just the
In
plot
any
to
case,
oblivion.
If they are indeed responsible for the cycle, they are our enemies. That's what matters for now. Come back tomorrow for the ceremony.
Mehrunes Dagon is going to open up a bunch of portals and a bunch of demons are going to come out. It's going to be a whole thing, and then like somebody's going to turn into a dragon. Oh, but that's going to be me this time because I'm the prophet this time. You're in prison for a very long time, weren't you? 30 years?
Yes.
And only got out 2
Why do
years
you
ago?
ask?
Where were you kept
In an
prisoner?
old temple in the northern mountains of Nerim. It was a bastion of our order before Narazul's armies conquered it after the Battle of Triomar. Ironic, I know.
I can't imagine what 30 years of imprisonment didn't leave any
They
scars.
did. What are you getting at?
You want me to trust in your leadership. It's only fair that I learn more about you as a person.
Fair point. But in the future, just be upfront. I do not like such veiled remarks.
You're one to talk, not telling me shit.
Yes, my time in the prison was harsh. The hunger, the degradation, to name the most obvious. The worst, however, was the isolation. Ironically enough, that was the last thing I had expected, you know. From all the suffering there is, it seems so banal. But it isn't. You either find ways to cope with it, or it breaks you. Fortunately, I managed to do the former. For me, it was memories of the time before my incarceration, the prospect of what would come after it. They were my window into the outer world, so to speak. They reminded me that I was more than this deprived creature I had become in those dungeons.
Figures. How did it feel to be free again? I don't care about that.
Strange. Everything seemed too bright, too unreal. I especially felt that in the cloister with Narazul's mages. I had difficulty talking to other people, and whenever I did, it felt as if the others were like wax figures. Like some cruel joke put in front of my eyes in order to mock me.
Actually, I'm surprised you went straight back to the Order after all that happened. That's a lot of responsibility to take on after such trauma.
What would have been the alternative? A life as a fisherman? If the things I had to live through taught me one thing, then it was how important it is for me to be right here, right now, doing what I do. In fact, this is precisely what is missing in the world. People who do not let the whims of fate break their resolve. Now, enough of this. We have business to attend to.
Alright. Bye. Am I missing health? Oh yeah, come back in 24 hours. What can we do for a day? Other than sleep. I think we had just sold everything. We do have some things we can put in our chest there. Oh yeah, we got some stuff to put away, so why don't we do that real quick?
Walk blessed.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
Where am I? Arcane Enchanter. Oh, but I don't know any enchantments. Because you still need to learn those. Workbench. Is there a secure chest? Yeah, there is. Right here. Nice. Like that. Yeah, we got all this Baldrus root too, so now we can make a bunch of the ambrosias. Yeah, I got more stuff. I'll need to check to see what the whole recipe is. So I'm keeping some of these filled gems on my person because I think you can use them to recharge your magic items, but I guess I'm not sure because I haven't tried, and some things in this game are very different. teleports. Yeah, keep all this stuff. Yeah, lockpicks are going to be an issue as well, so we need to find a spell that will allow us to pick locks. Maybe we should go to the tavern and gamble or something. Art of combat. We can talk to this guy. The eventualities. Wanted in Riverville. Secrets. Find the use for the key in Yarrow Strongbox. If we knew where Yarrow lived. With the Order's Crest. So maybe it's here in the in this area that I'm in, this district I'm in. Sun Temple. Picture of Ark. Strange Horizons. Alright, let's just go talk to this guy. What time is it? 2:45 a.m. Seems like a reasonable time to go talk to somebody.
The light fades away.
Yes.
At the end of the day, the sun
Unreliable. That's what they are. All of them.
in its nocturnal.
I just don't see the fucking point.
Map.
You're leaving our
There him.
world, rising up high
Okay.
to the paths
Blazes, I just can't
eternal.
bloody believe
Arc.
To the stars
Arc.
in the
Arc twinned?
sky, and we stay
Alright.
behind, alone
Here we are.
in the dark.
This is holy ground, Outlander.
Lives
You do not
will
belong
be
here.
lacking the glow of
This just doesn't make any sense. Why can't it ever be easy?
Hi.
Walk blessed.
Is there some kind of problem?
Oh, yes. Guess what? There is. Some people just don't get the meaning of the word reliability.
What does that mean? What are you talking about? Maybe I can help.
Huh. You're not from the Order, are you? Then I wonder
Not
what
yet.
the blazes you're doing
Wait until
here.
tomorrow.
But fine. Who am I to reject a helping hand? Elia, the novice who was assigned to me, she's supposed to help me transcribe these Pyrian tomes the Grand Master is so obsessed about. But 2 days ago, she simply vanished. If I were to guess, I'd say she's strolling around enjoying herself somewhere in the Nobles' Quarter. I'd go look myself, but I'm lucky if I get to breathe within all this work. Go find her and tell her to get her bloody ass up here and help me.
She's
If
dead.
you do that, it won't be to your disadvantage.
between birth and decay.
Alright. Can I take anything? Quality health potion.
Will embellish your way. You're leaving our world, rising up
Get down there.
high
Nope.
to the paths
Denied.
eternal, to the stars in
That
the
just
sky.
might work.
My sir,
No.
wait a moment.
No. Alright, fine.
Phew. There you are. Here, a letter for you.
Give the boy 10 pennies.
What? Oh, that's very generous of you. Thank you. Safe travels, and may his light guide you.
Every day like the last, part 2. Read the letter. A mysterious letter. Delivered by a messenger boy shortly after passing the consecration. My friend, congratulations for passing the trial. You already know how I feel about the Red Cloaks and their, let's say, superior attitude. But still, it would rob me of sleep to know that I didn't congratulate you in person. Should your holy duties allow it, meet me at the old watchtower at the western gate of Ark. Cordially, Jaspar. Now we have a thing to do. Western Watchtower. Right. Meet Jesper at Ark's Watchtower in the evening. I love our very suspicious rogue friend. Oof. Talking is going to be trouble today, I see. Western Watchtower, huh? Oh, it's no. That was my marker. Yeah, he wants to be here. So that would be main gate. Arc main gate. Yeah. So I'm warming up to Jesper. Hi.
Keep your chin up.
Oh, did I just miss him? Because now it's morning. Of course. Of course it is. Alright. Never mind, we don't have something to do. This one we need to go to the Noble's Quarter, find the missing novice, Elia, in Ark, and persuade her to return to the temple. Last 2 days, most likely around in the Nobles or the Barrack quarters. If I can find her and send her back to him, he will reward me. Elia.
Huh?
Signpost.
Yes?
It just doesn't work, Magister, no matter how hard I try.
Yes, and there you have the problem. You try.
I'm afraid I do not follow, Master.
Okay, I'll admit, it was a little cryptic. Tell me,
Oh
do you
well.
remember the lecture Magus
Bat
gave
Leorin
us?
Inn.
Yes.
Bat Leorin. Secure chest. Nice. Work, back to work. Maybe she's in the tavern. Nope. Intellectual aristocrat.
Will speak again.
Wicked pain, their life was without pause.
Oh.
No faith, belief, or creed. Now punishment they'll suffer for every evil deed.
Fine vintage.
Their life was
Hello.
with it.
Can I talk to you and ask you if you know where the no
Do come back.
In death,
Malphas's
blacksmith apprentice?
eternity. In shame they passed away.
I really want to get into here, but I won't.
Instead of feeling humble, they only
The
love
best wine in all of Enderal. Come, give it a try.
Their lives became depraved, and once
The prudent boy and the righteous path.
bodies were thrown into a
Okay, these are
grave.
just locked rooms.
Was corrupted
Sounds good.
with depravity. In death, they are lost ones for eternity. They
Get down there.
lurk in
Thank you.
ancient ruins, crouching in the dark, striving to railway.
Yes? What are you doing here?
What?
Guardian. Okay, so with a quick scan, she doesn't. Although maybe she does things during the day or something like that. But let's go check out the barrack quarters.
So many strange faces. Well,
I guess she could be up there. There's like a number of houses that she could be in as well, but library. Barrack quarter. I don't think we've been here yet.
Watch yourself. The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
In the barrack quarter?
They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves.
Huh. Look at
Traveler.
that. A fellow traveler. Stay on the roads.
Okay. Laborer. Okay, where is the barracks in the barrack quarter? Temple of Malphus? I guess we'll go check in here.
You're a foreigner, aren't you? I wish I'd have.
That guy has a
crossed
very
the Red
breathy
Sea
voice. Aspirant.
Outlander, what are you doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else?
Yeah. Everybody's around here so rude.
An outlander. What are you
Crypt.
doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be, I don't know,
Hey!
somewhere else?
Master Raygon sent me. He's missing you at the temple.
Good for him. Tell them that already.
What's the matter? Something wrong with you?
No, I'm perfectly fine. This is a grave, and I'm kneeling in front of it. I couldn't be better. I'm sorry.
You better be.
You didn't deserve that.
I didn't.
I don't know whether I'm coming or going.
That's what she said? Whose
My
grave is this?
sister, Gadea. She... I don't know if you've heard about it, but there was this incident in
Oh,
the
she got
temple,
killed by the Magister.
the Red Madness.
Magister
You
Euro.
heard about it. My sister. She was a novice, just as I am. And she... You know, she met this boy. He was only of the manufacturer's path, and neither our parents nor the Holy Order would have approved. She wanted to leave the city with him. Travel the lands. Just like in the bard songs. I called her a fool.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
told her that it was our path to serve the Order, and that
You did.
leaving here would be a sin. 3 days later,
She was complaining at me, so I assumed she wanted to be picked up.
she sat in the first row in Europe. You know.
So you blame yourself for her death.
You say it as if it were far-fetched. But it is my fault. Without me, she would be with that boy in Duneville. Building a new life.
For all you know, she would have been killed on the road.
It is my fault she was in the lecture that day. No matter how I twist and turn it. This is how it is.
Mm-hmm. That boy and your sister might have been ambushed by bandits. Aha! I literally said that, so I should say that. Why didn't one get her back? Nobody could have seen that coming.
Maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, I should go back to the temple.
You're so supportive.
Thank you for your words.
Thank you for your words, she says. I'm not being supportive, I'm just getting her back to where she needs to be. There's some Baldur's here right there. Nice. Not that, our fever is that big of an issue. I mean, it's 9 right now because we went through the forest and those mushrooms did a number on us, but otherwise, like, it's not really that bad. What's our money? We don't have much money. I was gonna look up the recipes. Ultra and Vinroot. Vinroot, that's what it is. And we have a couple of those. Also, Nightshade. Ghost Wrapping. Ghost Wrapping is harder to come by, although Baldur's Root and Nightshade should be easier to get. Right? Huh? Arc Military Bear. Tell them about the return of the novice.
Monsieur?
They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves.
Where, signpost? Signpost? Was over here, right? No? Oh, here it is. Okay, what they should have done was put that lantern right here over the signpost to lead me to it. But that's okay. It's nice to have a fast travel option at all.
Well met.
Under the city, deep
Is an undercity.
he waits for us, the black
Just can't bloody believe it.
This is holy ground, Outlander.
Alright, hey,
walk
I found your
west.
person. Lies on her way back to the temple. She was at the graveyard mourning her sister.
Of course. Her sister. I completely forgot. Oh, Euro, you damned old fool.
Speaking of, where did Yarrow live in the city?
I guess I should be lenient with her. Here, I think I owe you this for your time. Now, excuse me. We have a lot to do here.
Pointing out how much of a dick he is, yeah. Thanks for the pennies.
What?
Oh, okay. I think I work for that guy at Chris. Seems like a nice guy.
If you search in ruins and tombs for pathless right.
He seems like a good guy to work for, you know. Very, caring and, understanding, good memory. All things you want in a boss. What's down here? I really want to just jump right off of this. But I'm not going to. Because that would be dumb. Squallow? This? These stairs look like they've seen better days. Considering that it's hanging over a massive cliff, maybe, get those repaired a little bit. Yeah, and here's the armory that they were talking about before, too. Alchemist and Magic. Alchemist and Magic. Okay, so the Alchemist and the Magic's got the corner spot, which makes sense because, you know, they should. Which is, oh, it's so sad because look at this vista they have. I mean, if it wasn't so misty. Not a damn window in the whole place. They got this nice corner spot, no windows to look out to this awesome view. They just have to sit outside, I guess. There's a, what is that? Statue down there. Am scientists can confirm that's how it be. Okay. So if I have any science questions, I can ask you, Anna. The Butcher of Arc, Volume 3. Should actually sit down and read those at some point. If reading would pass time, I would totally do that right now. Maybe we can start doing that at the end of our streams. We'll like read one book. It's like story time. Armory. I would like if the armory would open, please. Take those spare parts. Take those pennies. Got a little workbench here. Grindstone. Oh, we can't work the grindstone because our thing is magical. And these are already done. Huh, this needs a quicksilver ingot to upgrade. We can do that because we have those. Shirt. Glimmerca dust. Glimmer cap dust. Yeah, so we'll take that out. We'll read that later. And I was gonna check to see if we have Nightshade. We don't. We don't have Nightshade. I know we have Vin Roots. So Vin Roots and that Bulger's Root will make the Ambrosia. We're not a super good alchemist, so it doesn't heal as much as the Ambrosias that we find just sitting out and about. But definitely better than nothing. That away. Yeah, we got a bunch of different things for regenning. We got all these rabbit's foots and the bread and the baked potatoes. Then we can eat this stuff away so that we have less things on this list. That'll be a little easier to navigate and see what's over there. Some of these health potions we can give away as well. Give away. Store in our chest. I don't think we need quite so many of those. A roast beef, some chicken, some pizza, yeah. No, just this morning. Where is our quicksilver? There it is. We probably need 2 to make an ingot. I'm guessing. But yeah, let's do that. Over here. If I can get up this small, tiny ledge. And Marketplace had a smelter in the back.
Be careful, my sir. The streets aren't safe at this hour.
They keep saying that. Smelt down ore. Yep. Did need 2. Alright. Is there a workbench sitting out? I see a grindstone and an anvil. So there's gotta be a workbench somewhere, right? Maybe, but I don't know where it is. Apparently this is a terrible city. I know, they keep saying, like, the guards just say that without me saying anything. It's like, hey, be careful.
Ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
It's like, aren't you the ones to, like, keep me safe? They're like, yeah, we did. We told you to be careful. Whatever happens from here, it's on you. It's like, okay. There we go. 1 whole armor for a thing that I may or may not use. Yeah, and we were gonna get that nice steel stuff, but we need like gold and silver, and I think quicksilver as well, a bunch of stuff. So that's not gonna happen anytime soon. We could find a mine to go to. I guess that would be one reason to go find stuff on the map, is when I need to go places, so. What time is it? 5:47 a.m. In the evening. Wait until he has prepared the ceremony. Who knows when that's going to be? Lost Hearts. Strange Horizons. Okay, we really got nothing going on, huh? Maybe we should go out exploring or something. Farmer's Coast, Dark Valley. We could also just go to a tavern and gamble until morning. Then hopefully he'll have the ceremony done. This is the tavern, right?
Well,
yeah.
Malphas's blessings.
Wait a moment.
Oh,
keep your chin up.
You're an outlander, aren't you?
Okay, fine.
Only if you
Jeez.
know what to look for.
If anything, just to get him to stop talking to me.
Balhazer, pleased to make your acquaintance. Tell me, if you're new in this,
Balhazel is definitely a demon.
Also looking for work. Excuse me. What was I saying? I'm looking for a hand.
Maybe where exactly are you from? You don't look that foreign to me.
Well, neither do you. But to answer your question, I'm Arizaline, but third generation Arizaline, so it doesn't show that much anymore. Apart from my name and my skin, there's little left of my roots, I'm afraid. Anyway,
or like an actual hand.
Interested in some well-paid...
I mean, if he's not picky, the actual hand might be easier. What did you have in mind?
It's simple. I want you to find something for me. You know, I'm a healer, just like my father was.
I don't care.
And my grandfather before that.
I still don't care.
When he came to this country, he did so because he had been hired by an Arca noblewoman, a bright lady who valued science and the arts of healing.
Blazes. Sorry.
In any case,
I can't sing.
My grandfather spent a large portion of life working for this lady in an old, abandoned fort near the now deserted village of Fogville. Together with a good dozen other apothecary, he planned for my father to succeed him. But before he had the chance to, the mushroom plague occurred.
The mushroom plague? You mean the plague that destroyed the Whisperwood?
Yes, that one. The spores of those mushrooms have literally sucked all the life from the forest and its surroundings.
Are they cordyceps?
Plus, they are a threat to everyone who comes close.
Sounds like cordyceps. I see. Did your grandfather's work have anything to do with that plague?
It does seem likely, doesn't it? Both my father and I have asked my grandfather this question too, but he has always denied it.
Mushroom plague sounds like it happens in Munchkinland.
A freak of nature, no more. No less. Those were his words. However, I've made some troubling discoveries which have led me to doubt that. I believe the plague might have been fabricated.
By a cordyceps-infected scientist.
Well, this is exactly what I want you to find out. Unfortunately, the noblewoman whom my grandfather worked for has long been dead, and she was the last in their bloodline. So I couldn't find any answers there. But the old fortress where they worked still stands.
Oh, is that the spooky fortress where the ghost was? Why is this so important to you?
Isn't that obvious?
No.
Because I want to understand. You know, we Arzalines believe in the debt of blood. If my grandfather committed a crime, it is my responsibility to atone for it.
That's a
Plus,
terrible way to go through life.
There was a way to, well, to cure that plague. It is hidden within that fortress. Whatever harm the mushrooms can do, they can also reverse it.
You don't know that.
My father never cared much about all this, but I'm different. If there's one thing I want to achieve in my life, then it's clarity.
He's infected with mushroom plague. Fine, then I'll see what I can do. Where can I find this fortress, and what do you need me to look for?
Reports, scrolls, samples of their work. Anything that could be of relevance.
Okay.
Just look around. Do you have a map?
Roast pork. Anyone?
Here. The fortress should be in this area. Best you take Myra to Fogville.
Uh-huh.
In the village harbor, there was a hut where my grandfather lived when he was off duty. Chances are you'll find a key to the fortress there.
Sounds good.
Good luck, and thank you. If you have found the material, you can find me in the Undercity, near the old waterworks. My laboratory is there.
The Drury Field. Okay, now get out of this place and stop talking to me every time I walk in. Oh, there's nobody to gamble with. Oh no. Maybe if I sit down and interact. It's currently unoccupied. Come back in the evening or night to play. That's too bad.
Move along.
Maid.
Yes.
Oh, he just moved over here.
Monsieur?
Oi, you there.
Don't look at me like
Wait.
Looking for trouble, eh?
What?
Oh, he's still standing out here. What do you want?
My sir, do you have a moment?
What do you need?
Well, it is actually quite simple. But since you were kind enough not to just ignore me and walk by as the others did, I would like to show my gratitude for that first.
I mean, I came
travel
back.
A lot, don't you? I can tell by the mud on your boots. Here, one of these books might come in handy on your journeys. Which one do you prefer?
Crafting book, Princess Alchemy, handicraft. Well, why are you giving them away for free? What's the catch?
Believe me, there is none.
I don't believe you.
Customers always return, and in order to make you happy, I first have to convince you of the superb quality of my products. See it as a sample.
You just have to live with it.
I guess the alchemy book, because our handicraft is already maxed out, isn't it? Oh, I could check. And our alchemy's maxed out too. I don't want any of them then. We do have 2 crafting books we can pick up. Our rhetoric is maxed out as well. I guess we'll grab the enchanting one.
Splendid. Say, would you happen to be interested in earning yourself some more coins? Or, even better, more books like those? There is something I need help with.
Oh, he rewards me in books? What's troubling you?
I have a problem, and this problem is called Celia, which happens to be my sister. Where should I start? You know, I am one of those people who wasn't given everything by fate.
Oh.
Quite the contrary, in fact.
Something happened to his microphone.
When I was a child, the village I grew up in,
a little forward
was
towards your
ambushed
microphone.
by bandits, and both my father and my mother died during the attack.
Nobody ever pays me in books. Well, you should ask people for food more often, so you can eat those books. My condolences.
Thank you, but
I didn't hear
it's
what he
ancient
said.
history now. Fact is, my sister and I dealt with this event differently.
That
We
little
managed to
musical
flee the
chime that
attack
just
and
happened
make it
sound
to
like
Ark,
Zora's domain
where the
for Breath of
gods,
the Wild.
of course, threw us into the Undercity. But while I tried to honor my father's heritage by using the little I could from our savings by setting up a business, she preferred to wallow in her misery instead. She got to know the wrong people and has, since then, never done a single bit of honest work. Frankly, she's a dust addict.
A dust
Day and
addict?
night, she does nothing else but rot in those drinking holes in the Undercity and blows what little money she makes on her drage. Now, of course, she is still my sister, so all of these years I paid her rent so she doesn't have to sleep on the streets. However, things have changed.
Now
Recently,
you're
she
addicted
started
to
using
dust.
her father's heritage to pay for her addiction. And I will not accept that.
Okay. Let me get this straight. She blows your money to buy drug? What do you mean by she's a dust addict? I'm an outlander.
Of course, you wouldn't know that. Glimmercap dust, the blue bliss, or however you want to call it.
We have a book on that stuff.
It's a drage, a dangerous one. Apparently,
A
it makes you
drage.
feel
Can't
as
you
if
just
you're
call it a
walking the
drug?
eternal paths. But it also kills you.
Why do you gotta put a
quicker than the
flare on it
sunfire.
and be confusing? Let me get this straight. She blows your money on drugs.
Technically, it's our money. Basically, it
No,
was a
this is
share our
fantasy.
father had in a small business.
No,
here.
this is Patrick.
He was so proud of it, you wouldn't believe it. Luckily enough, I managed to save that paper from the bandits and turned it in at the bank a few years ago, after I realized how valuable it was. Since then, it has turned into quite a formidable sum. Nothing huge, of course, but enough to save my business from bankruptcy.
Uh-huh.
You understand?
I guess.
In theory, it is our money, but without me, she would probably have sold it for a bottle of ale, and I won't let her spit on our father's heritage that way.
Okay. Can't you talk to a guard about this?
I certainly could, but the day a guard voluntarily goes into the Undercity is the day a Vartia will become a barber. The Undercity belongs to Relata, and Celia knows that, which is why my hands are tied.
Why don't you just talk to her?
Oh, believe me, I did. Which is why she simply hid the key to our safe in the bank somewhere that I couldn't find it. So, long story short, this is where you come in.
I spy on her.
I want you to get her to give me that key. How you do it is up to you. But if you succeed, it won't be to your disadvantage.
A lot of people say that it won't be to my disadvantage. Fair enough, I'll help you. Where can I find her?
Anywhere there's rats and dust. But she spends most of her time in the False Dog in the Undercity. One of those dumps I told you about.
Wouldn't that be a cat?
Come back to me once you've found something.
I could have just called it the cat instead of the false dog. I mean, it seems, again, less confusing. A tar pit. Arena. Ooh, arena? Main cavern. I'd say false dog equals fox. You know, I agree with you. Yeah. So they call it the fox instead of the false dog.
A penny, my sir. Please, just one penny.
Flesh maggot sufferer. Okay. I already regret being here. Watch the pit fights in the dust pit. Rats.
Obvious, my sir, please.
Anti-dog equals cat.
Thank you for your kindness.
Welcome to the false dog. Blood and dust. Bring the key to the Foxhand's vaults. Oh, it's funny because their last name is Foxhand. So false dog is Fox, confirmed.
Born in his eyes, no place could keep him. He yearned for
What?
Hi. Your brother sent me. He wants to tell you where to find. He hid his safe key for your father's heritage.
Oh, does he now?
Yes.
Good old Milbert and his silver tongue. Now he's found himself a lackey to do his dirty work for him.
Uh-huh.
Let's make this short. I'll keep the key. No idea what he told you, but it wasn't the truth. Because if it were, you sure as fuck wouldn't be here.
And the truth would be what exactly?
Milbert. I'm sure he told you about the raid in our village, didn't he? Well, there's one thing he didn't tell you. After those fuckers killed our parents and tried to break into our house, he left me behind.
Rude.
Took all the valuables he could carry. Just ran away.
Mm.
If I hadn't managed to flee, he wouldn't have shed a fucking tear for me. But since fate was so kind to me, things turned out differently. I made it out alive and walked all the way to Ark, where I thought he was.
Mm-hmm.
So, You'd think he was glad to see me when I found him in these tunnels, wouldn't you? Well, you're wrong.
Oh.
He let me sleep in the room he paid for from our parents' money, but made me feel as if it was a privilege.
I see.
And guess what? That hasn't changed until today.
Uh-huh.
Yes, he pays for my room in the barracks, but that's about it.
Rhetoric, I see your point, but if Milbert doesn't get access to that money, he will have to close down his shop. So if you'll have to sleep on the street.
Yes, but huh. As much as I hate to say it, you might have a point there. But it's just, oh, fuck it. All right then.
Hi, Speechcraft.
I hid the key in one of the barrels close to the entrance to the pit.
Uh-huh.
But it's not like there's much money left anyway. Just do whatever is necessary. I don't care.
Okay. He gives me books. When Mom was in high school, a drug addict asked her to buy her some hairspray at the grocery store. Because she didn't know that it was for him to get high, she bought him mousse because it's better for your hair. Oh, I should probably just take a signpost to the pit, huh?
What?
Shrouded Mage. Why do you look like a graybeard? If I were a steel crab, you'd be in handcuffs already. I'm looking for knowledge.
Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you, but trust me, they don't come cheap.
Demon Heart. Death Breath. Maelstrom of Dark Might that does 15 points of entropy damage while draining the caster's health. Death Spark. Projectile of Dark Power. Tomes. Annex. Psychosis. Revive. Reanimates a weak dead body. Summon Ancestor. We have that. Summon Bow. Dagger. A ghostly black bear. Summon Sword. Ghostly wolf. Okay, so summon ghostly black bear sounds pretty badass, but we already have summon ancestor rank 1, and that's a level 7, and the bear's only level 8. So I don't think that's worth the price, since it seems like pennies are hard to come by.
Just move along, will you?
Marketplace. Signpost. Arena. Oh, I may have chose wrongly. Okay. Time is it? 8:25.
Now you're quite the sight. How about a little bit of fun?
No, thank you.
All right, Sunchild. Stop right there. Hand over your money, and we might let you live. Play the hero, and well, you fill in the blanks.
You die. Calling me impressed, I'm almost scared. You don't look like cutthroats. Why are you doing this?
The Rolata. Our father wasted his entire pay on booze again, and now we can't pay the tax.
Uh-huh.
And the voices said last time that there'd be consequences if it happened again.
Erev, what?
Fuck, Logan, he's right. We're pathless, yeah, but have we really sunk so low?
Great speech, Erev.
Uh-huh.
And what in blazes are we supposed to do if those masked lunatics set fire to our hut tomorrow?
What's the shadow tax? Can't you ask the order for help? How much do you owe Rolata? I'm sorry. Trust me, you don't want to mess with me. What's the shadow tax?
You really are from above, aren't you? Everybody
Said there ain't no rest for the wicked, money don't grow on trees. He's got bills to pay, mouths to feed, mostly his.
Father's concern ends with the next bottle of brandy. We haven't been able to pay for 2 moons in a row now.
How much do you owe Rolata?
48 pennies.
48 pennies.
It's 16 a month, and we weren't able to pay the last 2 times they came around. And tomorrow, the next pay's due.
Can't you ask the order for help?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm sure Grandmaster Enderal himself will come to our aid, riding on a winged steed.
Am I red? I kind of want to do this, but I kind of don't. We're being a nice guy. Give 48 pennies. Here, pay your debts and make sure that this is the last time your father uses the money for boobs.
But why?
Because you're too young to die. You're asking too many questions.
All right. All right. I have absolutely no idea why you would do this, but I thank you. We do. Erev, we should go now.
Where is... Oh, that water looks disgusting. Corpse pit. I think I'll stay out of the corpse pit. Okay, so it's way over there. Marketplace.
Observe. Don't feel.
Ralaim? Is that like Rolata's sister?
Please, just leave me be.
I didn't ask you anything. Zorkman and Sons. If you want to be left alone, don't stand outside a shop.
Damn it, this is ridiculous.
Now there's a treat for the eye. What do you say, darling?
Fine.
Want to spend some time together?
Not even a little bit.
May your path always be even, my dame.
Closed. Put on the evil hour. Call Natalia on the dispute. I just want to find a signpost. Orion Sand Sorrow. Oh, I like the blue lanterns. Those look nice. This is a road to nowhere. Oh, I thought it was a sign pit. Cavern to the tar pit.
A real pretty thing you are.
Leave me alone. No means no. There we are. Foreign quarter, I think, was where he was. Yes.
Yes?
Uh-oh! Search Silas's home. What did that say? As I wanted to bring the key to Milbert, I only found a trail of blood in front of his cart. Could be Silas responsible for his disappearance. Maybe I could find some hints in her house. Search Silas's home for hints about Milbert's disappearance.
Yes?
Barrack quarter, right?
Sir?
That's where her room is. crypt. I do like the gargoyles. It's cool. Anyway, going this way. Is this like a shortcut to the Undercity or something? Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Awoken Lost One. Okay, we're gonna need some chain lightning here. Not anymore. Oh, got one shot. I can hear him walking around. Oh, come on. An old claymore. Alright, I leave. Yeah, let's check the map. Says right here. Westgate, Foreign Quarter. I'm somewhere here. It really wants me to go in there. It's probably down in the crypt, right? That's where... Well, no, because it says search her room. Search Silas's home.
It's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Alright. Undercity Barracks.
My sir?
Please, just...
I don't really have anything to sell, do I? I haven't really been doing anything. Poppy farm.
Move along.
Hmm? Nice. Residential barrack. Whoa, whoa! Oh, it hurts a lot. I'm gonna die. Yep, there it is. Grounding. Oh, the poison gets me. Okay. This is going to be a fun loop to get out of. Okay, let's, we'll take one of these. Get our grounding. Okay, that time he didn't stack a bunch of poison on me, so... Great. Cap dust bottle. Read paper. This paper is covered with dirt and a blue powder. The handwriting is spidery, as if it was written with a trembling hand. Gunham, nice guy, one of the sickle people. Seems to want to come more often, was considerate, and has always paid. Keep in touch. Lambert. Didn't want me to know his name, but had his amulet on him. Probably thought that a rancid whore couldn't read. Ha, surprise. Guess he's a novice, as if I care a shit. Was a bit rough when we did it, but he paid. I think he's not a bad guy. Miser Darius. Uptown snob. Insists on being addressed as Miser Darius. Wanted to fool me out of my money last time. I threatened to call Rocco. I don't think he'll show up again. Jorek, poor wretch. He's just as addicted to the blasted stuff as myself. I believe he's a bigwig among the steel crabs. When we did it, he kept looking around as if he was afraid someone would come in at any moment. Gave me plenty of extra money. Hope he returns. Cactus bottle. Interact with picture. Search breads. Search apples. Search coin stack. I hope these this apple and this pumpkin isn't covered in addictive dust. Alright, well, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Books. Encyclopedia Arcana, Magic Part 4. Alright, let's see. Search Silas's home. Picture mostly seems important. Could be Foamville, her home village. As I wanted to bring the key to Milburn, I only found a trail. Budman's cart. Was he kidnapped in Silas's house? I found a picture showing a coastal area which seemed very important to her. It could be Foamville, the village which they both grew up and in which their parents were murdered. Not a concrete trace, but at least one I can follow. I should visit the village, or better said, the remaining ruins of the village. That's a pretty big jump. This was a magic, light magic. Lyrical gushes and other fluids, a guide to Prince Myth's poems. Wow, that seems like I really want to read that. Alright, well. Parts. Smut book? That's what it sounds like, isn't it? Hopefully it's at least a comedic work. I don't think I'm going to find out, though. Okay, where is...
The wench
okay.
thinks she's Vata incarnate.
Yeah, Undercity counts as a
What? What do you want? To cock at me?
an interior. Let's just go to Sun Temple. World map. Lima. Home Village. Fire Tower, Western Cliff. Okay, that's pretty far away. Put some things away. I'm just gonna sell those books. Spare parts. Alright. Still not ready, huh? This thing still needs to be happening. It's 10 a.m. right now.
Bloody weather.
I mean, we could make our way over there, I guess. While we're waiting.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. Rumors circulate, rumors about the horrible events of the past moons.
Is there a general cellar? This is the bank, right? Yeah. This is all like vegetables and things, much like a marketplace. Meat market.
Only the weak.
Hey! You're an adventurer, aren't you?
Nope.
Have you been to...
It's tailoring, that's leather goods. This is a forge.
Dates, bananas, the
Walk
freshest
blessed.
right from the farmer's coast.
Wait, who are you? Erica Braveblood.
I have books, scrolls,
What's this?
anything
It's hot.
providing magic.
Golden Sickle Guild House. Trade House. Right, the Trade House. Hi.
Yes?
What exactly is this place, the Golden Sickle?
You're an outlander, aren't you? The Golden Sickle is the oldest merchants' guild here on Ark. We represent nearly half of this land's trading power, from dates to shadow steel. And of course, we advocate for path-abiding trade in the name of the Lord.
Mm-hmm. In the name of the Lord?
Yes. Contrary to some other so-called businessmen, we respect the holy verses when doing trade. We stand for hard work, path-abidingness, and love of our craft.
You don't seem quite convinced, to be honest. I see, and how exactly does your guild work? What are your rules?
Simple. Whoever wants to be part of our guild has to work towards the benefits of all other Sickle merchants. He or she swears to respect our principles and pays a monthly token fee to the guild, depending on the volume of his sales. In return, that merchant benefits from our contacts and is eventually granted the Golden Sickle's badge, which marks him as a merchant of trust.
A merchant of trust.
Walk blessed. Walk blessed.
What do you have to sell?
Well, a bit of everything. Just look for yourself.
Social Superior, Ocean, Arc. That's all fine. Peaceweed we keep. Books. Encyclopedia Arcana Magic Part 4. Sell that, sell that. Keep that, sell that. Yeah, that's all fine and dandy. Okay. I guess I didn't have much stuff to sell after all. Our weight is 118. Seems a smidge high. Yeah, okay. So nothing's really gonna happen until the evening, huh? Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break and refill my water. So I will be right back. I'm back. Gotta unmute my mic though. Okay, so put off the evil hour, blood and dust. I don't care about any of this stuff. We'll do that one later. Quest log starting to get it kind of filled up. Yeah, maybe we should just get a room and just wait it out, because I'm not really interested in doing any of this stuff. I just want to kind of do the main quest. Oh, what's your shirt? Purple cat's covering up, but I can't tell. My shirt is my logo. My logo for my my game development company that will exist at some point. I already have a website. Cthulhu Games. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it is. My my parents got it for me for Christmas. Got a like this was my stand-in logo, right? Like it's not my finished one yet. But or no, it's for my birthday. It's for my birthday. My mom got it made for me. What the? Alright, fair enough. But yeah, this is my stand-in logo. I haven't done my real one yet because doing logos is a giant pain in the balls. If you didn't know, vector art is tough sometimes, depending on what kind of tools you have. Very time-consuming. So I haven't done that yet, but yeah, they got this done for me. It's a nice surprise for a birthday present. And the color that they got out of it, whatever shop she went through, really bright green. Hi, you wanna play, well, you can play dice? No? Alright. Oh, let's see if we can use our pipe to, pass time. This is the perfect time to do that. Smoking pipe. My arcane fever lessened by 1%. Oh, okay. Smoking, good for you. Confirmed.
Can I help you?
Does it look like you can help me? But, yeah, it doesn't, So smoking doesn't really do anything for you. Can I pass time if I find, like, a bench to sit down on or something? It'd be really convenient. I don't want to rent a room. God, breathy voice guy. You're an outlander, aren't you? Jesus, dude. Deal. I mean, we could run all the way down there to where the quest is, but then by the time we get back, it's going to be nighttime, and I will have missed the other things, and I want to do Jespar's quest before we do the main quest, because they warned us about doing the main quest too much. That some of the quests will disappear. Cheeky. Poultry meat. Oh, hey. Laborer.
An
Laborer.
outlander.
Okay, they're just all laborers.
Isn't this nice?
Never mind. I thought it was a shop. A lot of smelters around. That's kind of nice, though.
Hmm?
Are you alright? You look a little
And
distraught.
if I am, what is it to you? Listen, I know you
I'm bored.
mean well, but not now, please, not now.
Maybe I can help?
Huh, help? Who are you, Lorem Waterblade reincarnated?
No, I'm the
Aye,
prophet.
Maybe you could help me, but I think we both know what that really means. You want money. Everyone wants money. It's all that keeps this bloody world moving. That bastard golfer proved it.
Man, I don't
talk
not
like
want
this
money.
to you. But still, please, just let me be. Just go.
Search golfers assortments goods. The locksmith Mayogar Ironford seems to be burdened with something. While talking with him, he mentioned that a certain Golfor has proven that money is all that counts for him in the end. Perhaps I should investigate what this monger did. Search Golfor Silverman's assortment of goods for things which could belong to Mayogar Ironford. Greybeard's Potion Parlor. It's a stairway to nowhere. Gatehouse.
Hey,
What?
wait a moment.
Huh.
You're the Neramis, aren't you? The
Yeah.
Outlander.
Yep. Okay, bye. Good talk, bud. That guy would probably be in the marketplace, right?
Hear my words.
Silver. You.
A miracle has happened.
Do you also sell information?
What do you mean? Due to its sheer glory.
25 pennies. I'm an adventurer. I'd wager that you, as a merchant, overhear a lot of useful things.
Walk Yes, you have heard
Mallet, nails.
The lost heir to the throne, son of Lorius, has, after decades of imprisonment by his traitorous son, returned to his position as
Anything for friends of path-abiding magic.
This Natara dal Varim.
Oh, I probably have to, like, buy, right?
Sir?
Okay, where's for sale?
Just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need.
Sharp steel
and be
arrows. So he's a
quick.
locksmith, right? Scroll of Arcane Rune. Cast on nearby surface, 30 points of shock damage. Okay, yeah, cool. Crafting book. We could pick up some of these crafting books. Maybe some Adept Rhetoric books. I think we have 2 points left. Why don't we get those? Blind Miner. It's in Legends. Seraph. Ash Widow. Traveler. Golden House. Lockpicks? Ironford's loot. Oh. Okay.
Walk.
Crafting book enchantment apprentice. Okay, that was all the points I had, right? Yep. Except learning point. I have so many learning points.
Fearless leadership shall be.
I just have no money to buy books.
You're a foreigner, aren't you? I wish I'd have crossed the Red Sea once, or seen Kira, the Grat.
Let's just track this. Sir, I have your loot. Perhaps you can give me some learning books. That'll working. Hi. Show Bell Ironforth's loot. Any chances this has to do with your anger?
That? By Malthus, where did you get that?
I bought it.
You didn't buy it from that cutthroat, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Please, let me see it. I need to know it's real.
I conjured it. It's an illusion. Sure, cheers.
Thank you. By the name of the sun, yes, that's hers. And Vera was right. I don't know why you're doing this, but
because I'm
you.
bored.
This really means a lot.
Thanks. You're welcome. Who's Bella, your companion?
No, Bella, she was my daughter. She left us one moon's turn and a day ago now.
Where was she going? What happened to her?
Flesh maggots. She...
Oh.
A week before we found out, she had met this young man, you know?
Uh-oh.
Oh, you should have seen her. There was so much life in her, so much joy. And then, all of a sudden...
Is flesh maggots an STD?
It just isn't fair.
Because that makes it worse. Makes it way worse. My condolences. For what it's worth, I lost a good friend as well not too long ago.
I'm sorry to hear that. She was a poet, you know? She could play the lute and sing like no other. And she even taught herself how to write.
That's
Vera,
cool.
my companion, and I, we thought she would one day travel through the lands and become a bard. What am I saying? I'm sure you have better things to do than listen to me grieving. But in case
actually
you want
not
to know
until
how
the
her
evening.
lute ended up in that bastard's hands, we had debts. And only 3 weeks after Bella left us, a Duneville caravan that carried a year's load of iron for us got robbed.
Oh no.
But of course, neither that nor our loss made any difference to that cutthroat golfer, and he threatened to get me thrown into jail if I wouldn't pay by the first day of Star Summer Night. Well, I suppose you can connect the dots for yourself.
Huh.
The loot was precious, and we didn't
He
have a choice.
refused to pay, so he stole
But still,
the
it felt
loot.
like selling a part
Broke
of
into your
her.
house, stole the
And
loot.
until
That was
now, we
important
had
to
nothing
you.
left of her, save for the
Makes
casket.
sense. You can keep the loot if you want to. It's a present.
Yes, that's very generous of you, really. Thank you.
What casket?
Her treasure chest, that's what she called it. She kept her songs and poems in there, and she would never show anything to anyone unless she considered it perfect. You know how poets are. And now she's gone.
I don't.
And only she knows how to open the casket.
But you're a locksmith, aren't you? You should know how to get it open.
Aye, I should. But the casket was a present I made for her myself, and I made the lock special. It's a complicated mechanism. But
So you
simply
made the
put,
lock, but
there
you
are
don't know
4
how to open
bolts
it?
that need to be pushed in a certain order, and only then will it open. Of course, I could smash it, but who knows what would happen to her things. If I somehow destroyed them, I would never forgive myself.
I see. And that inscription, that carving on the back of the loot, has something to do with how to open the casket, right?
Yes, left, right, left, down. But that's not all. The bolts have to be pushed 12 times.
So we're missing 8 hints. Do you know if your daughter left more clues about them somewhere else?
Aye, I'm quite sure she did. Vera and I have ideas as to where, but at the moment I can't afford to spend a single day without work. Look, you were very generous to me.
Yes.
I know it's a lot to ask for, but do you think you could help us find the other hints?
Alright, let's see what I can do.
Thank you. I'm not asking this lightly.
That might
you
be
seem
nothing.
like a good fellow,
Treasure hunt.
and that is rare
Yeah.
these days. Bella loved this book of poetry, The Red Ballads.
The Red
And there was one
Ballads.
particular edition she always rented from the Ark Library. I hardly have any coin left to borrow it, but I'm almost sure she left a hint there.
Okay, I see. What about the last one?
Aye, there was a place Bella always visited when she had spare time. She worked on her poems there, I think. It's not far from the harbor. Do you have a map? There. If she left another clue, it must have been there. Thank you. I mean it. I will pray for you.
Search the library for more information. Examine the cave in Kings Bay. It's 12 right now. Search the library for information about Moonshine Ballads, Ark Western Hill, cave. Let's go check out that cave.
Golden brown loaf of our unrivaled fresh and tasty bread.
Yes? Monsieur?
The guy's wearing his hammer very high on his back. Looks weird. I mean, it's probably more comfortable. Except for that handle probably stuck on literally everything he walks by. Bread.
Oh my. Another exhausted soul, aren't you? Are you sure you want to keep going like that?
What are you talking about? Am I sick or something? Gangrene? Well. Don't know where I got gangrene from, but alright, probably from that. Probably from the bug. That bug that was in the house, it probably infected me with gangrene. We're gonna need to learn how to make cure disease potions.
Yes?
What?
Monsieur?
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. No, I want to go down there. Right? I'm going the right way, right? Yeah. If we need to, we have a scroll of teleportation that can get us back to town with a quickness. Harbor Gate. Ark Harbor discovered. Alright, so we go in... It's weird, they're like both in the same direction? Saving the K in Kings Bay.
An outlander? Isn't this nice?
Yes?
In all bed, sorry.
In all bad? Is that the language? You know? Enol sounds a lot like English. I'm surprised we can understand them at all. Okay. So there's gotta be a cave right around here. Right? Okay, what do we got? We have grounding in our big spark. Duck. Seagull. It's basically a duck. Iron ore. His claw, nice. Cave at the King's Bay. That's a big crab. Let's go see. Now this had a 2-star difficulty. Large moss crawler. So far, so okay. Even had some spider venom for me. It's pretty few hours into it. How are you liking the game? It's good. I like it. It's very different than Skyrim. I will say, because there's like a bunch of food things, your health doesn't regen, the weapon speed seems lower, although that might just be because my skill is very low. The leveling up system is completely different. The game seems a lot harder. Especially with this arcane fever you have to worry about as well. Stuck. But I will say the game is very well done. For it being a mod effort that they're not getting money from, unless people donate to them. Like, the thing is fully voice acted. Mosscrawler Mother? Nothing's gonna sneak up on me, right? Okay. We can just sit here and stare each other down while, my mana regens. So yeah, I like it. I would say if I wasn't streaming it, I would probably like it more. Because then you can take your time. It seems very story-driven. I should put some points into my health because I got one shot earlier. But I'm not gonna. Mana. Don't need health if you don't get hit. So yeah, it's very different. But so far it's good. I would recommend it for a personal playthrough for sure. I'm not sure for streams because there's a lot of dialogue and things about. Your runes can be placed further away. We need to unlock that so we can get to the next step, and then we can get like electrocution. 10% more damage and absorb part of the opponent's mana. That would be nice. Get some mana back if the thing you hit has mana than this. Otherwise, what are our alternatives? We can start putting points into this. This one's got stuff in it too, right? Shaman. Use the arcane arts better. Apparitions. Yeah. Violence. Smith, adept. Essence splitting. All right, let's just put it into this. I believe all the things that had multiple points we've already done. Oh, not this. I guess we could freeze them for longer. I haven't really needed to though. Yeah, I guess let's just get elemental focus. Runes can be outplaced further away from you, and the duration of your elemental spells is permanently increased. Yeah, let's just get that so we can get the next thing later. Steel battle axe. of the Frost Breath. Julia Brock's apprentice. Amulet of the Priest. Increase your mana by 4 points. Light magic costs 5% less. Shock resistance 30%. That actually would be a very good enchantment to learn if we're going to do some enchanting, because shock magic also hurts your mana, and if somebody hits me with some shock magic before I can hit them, I'm gonna have a bad time. And I prefer not to have bad times. I see you there. But yeah, as I was saying, the effort that's gone into this mod, which is a standalone game in and of itself, just using the Skyrim engine and assets, I guess, is a lot. They've done a decent job with the story. The level design for all the dungeons are very good. Everything I'm really impressed with. It's just it'd be easier to do were I not streaming it. We've run out of those scrolls now, so we should think about buying some of those from somebody. Since we can't pick adept locks. Another ice claw. Backpack. Firebolt rank 2. I don't know if we're gonna bother with Firebolt rank 2. We probably should get it for like trolls and stuff. Read inscription. You carefully fring the stump and immediately find what you are looking for. On the back are the letters "Duel" are carved. Down, down, up, left. How did she get in here and carve that into a stump with all the spiders here? And why would she do that? Like, I understand, you know, wanting to write down your password and stuff, but why come all the way down here to this cave and do it? Like, it's just weird. I get we're on a treasure hunt and everything, but still. Malachite. For the drama and theatrics. Sounds like a bard, I guess. Beep, stop spamming emotes warning. What? Okay, I need to fix Nightbot, because a Nightbot shouldn't be yelling at people so much. Okay, and then the other thing was in the library, right, where we need to spend even more money. All right. Bye. I didn't realize that was a thing. Me neither. I'll have to change that after stream. So, you're good. I basically just kept Nightbot with like default moderation tools. But some of them are just kind of weird. Malthus flower, cool. Let's eat those ice claws before we forget about them. So our care weight should be 396 now? 395?
Ahoy.
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 They are forced to say that since they are working on a docks. Punishable by death. Sure they're not, but Ice Claw makes me think of an ice cream sandwich made with pastries, and I want one. I could see it. I could see it. What kind of pastry, though? Like donuts? Where is this? Where am I? Signpost. Okay, we'll use that later. I am a little curious about what this cave is. Entrance to the Undercity discovered. Oh, I see. Bear Claw. Yeah. That makes sense. Thematically. Noble's Quarter. That's where the library is.
In the shackles of rust, presented by the poets.
Interact with Moonshine Bells. You browse through the volume of poems. After a short while, you find what you're looking for. There is a hint on the last page. Right, down, left, up. Assist Miogar in opening the box. I hope there's a bunch of pennies in there, and then he gives them to me. And like also a poem, and he's like, I'll keep the poem, and you have the money. And I'll be like, yes, sounds good. Possibly a bear claw with some ice cream on it. Also be acceptable. Middle school girl's diary. Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Always be eating.
Apples, dates. You're not from here, are you? I heard you talk.
Yes? Monsieur?
Oh, you're smoking. I was like, what are you doing? You don't know shit. Hi. I have your codes. I found Bella's hideout, and you were right. There was a clue she left there. Downtown, up left.
Hi, I thought so.
You're right about the book. Bella left a hint on the back of it. The order was right, down, left, up.
I see. Vera was the one who thought of looking inside that book. I'm glad she did.
Yeah. So what now?
Well, we have all 3 clues now. Come on in, let us try it.
All right.
Here, that's the casket. Left, right, left. Yes, that sounds good.
That strong
yes,
box?
It worked. By the righteous path, it worked. Yes, this is just like you, isn't it? This is you. I know I've said this 100 times before, but again, thank you for all this. To read these lines, it's as if she were here. Only for a moment, but still. I promise to compensate you for your efforts. I think I could teach you a thing or two about my craft, about rocks.
Really?
Or maybe I can give you a more general tip. What do you say?
+3 in handicraft. General tips sound fine.
All right, let me think.
All right,
when
worth.
crafting something, whatever it is, most people make the mistake of immediately turning all their attention to the details. You shouldn't do that. Make a rough draft and keep an eye on the big picture. That will improve the quality of your work a lot. Now, I would appreciate it if you gave me some time alone. I need to talk to Vera. And I need to make sure what's in this casket doesn't get lost. Thank you again. I will never forget what you did for me.
Why do you have chickens in your house? I wouldn't keep chickens in your house free range. Seems like a health hazard.
It's good to see you.
It's actually just really sound life advice.
Mm-hmm.
Make a diagram and then stick to the big picture. Hey, a secure chest! In the foreign quarter. I thought there wasn't one. We do have some things to sell that we found in that their place. Increases your mana by 4 points. Mana regenerates 4% faster. I think I'll keep the mana regen. We could break that down for enchantments too later. Where else is he supposed to keep them? Yeah. Either the priest. That's compute ring. Shock resistance ring. We can only wear one ring, right? Oh yeah, we're out of scrolls that open stuff, so we should look for some of those as well. Book of Learning, Elementalism Apprentice. We need to sell those because we can't use them. And now that I know Peace Week doesn't actually pass time, I can get rid of that. And sell the pipe, because I won't need it. I should learn this in case I need it. Sell those. Let's put it in our box. Who knows? Maybe it'll come in handy later at some point. There it is. Firebolt rank 2. We can switch that out on our favorites as well. Just in case. Do we have any... Okay, Blazing Spark rank 2 is Apprentice. But we can learn up to Adept spells, and it's still... we still get the discount for the cost of them.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city.
Yes?
Many of you may have heard it already. There's war in Kira.
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends of path-abiding magic.
Hi.
Greetings.
What do you have in stock?
Sure, take a look.
Only the best and fresh from the Red Sea.
She does have a lot of spells. She wasn't lying. No Chain Lightning rank 2, though. Ma'am? Okay, here they are. I was gonna say, you said scrolls. Where are they? Alrighty. So, less expensive than I thought. We can get 2 of these. Maybe we should get 1 of those. And now I have no money.
Walk blessed.
Some shifts never end.
I hope we find a spell. I guess I could have checked her spell books to see if that she had a casting one of those.
Yes.
What do you sell?
Well, a bit of everything. Just look for yourself.
A firm leather helmet. Spider venom, we don't need all of those. We may not need any of them. I guess if something gets close enough to where we need to use poison, we're probably in a pretty bad spot already. So maybe we'll just sell all of those. So we're probably not going to end up using them. Get rid of these crafting books. Spell tome. Keep this.
Walk.
Okay. Looking better. Now we have 150 pennies now, so we do have some jewelry we can offload. Jeweler. That's gonna be in the like magical trinket shop too, right? Maybe the lady that we bought these scrolls from.
Hey, you're an adventurer.
Hi.
Treat yourself.
Sure. Take a look.
Do you buy jewelry? You don't.
Melee? My dad told me that's where the petrified live.
Age light, second breath. Okay, she did not have a spell book that is for locks. That's the bank. That's the meat market. That's the bank still. This is the Noble's Quarter. There is a shop up here.
Malthus blessings.
This spot right here.
Monsieur?
Miraculous mixtures. This is probably just gonna be potions,
I
isn't it?
understand your turmoil, madame. But still.
Hi.
Right now, the Order cannot...
Waste a keeper to search for a pathless heretic? That's it, isn't it?
This is not what I said.
But what you thought. You know what? You should be ashamed,
A
all of you.
potion to cure red
When I was
madness.
young, being a keeper
Wouldn't
meant
that be
something.
something?
But I suppose those times are over.
Anything else I can help you with, madame?
Hmm? What is it?
Show me your son.
Yes, of course.
You don't. Okay, bye. Everybody in this town's got problems.
Yes?
Hmm? What is it?
Dark as the sun, light
In
as the night.
Obvious, my son.
Emperor Lord and Fire Flash. This is also a magic shop?
Oh my, now who is this? I've seen this face, so yes, hooray! My wares it is you want to see. I promise you, they'll bring you glee.
She's cursed, isn't she? Just always speaking rhymes. Alright.
Yes?
What's the time? 3:47 p.m.
On rocks I stood.
My sir?
See, before me nymphs of ancient times. Oh yes.
What the hell is going on over there?
Walk blessed.
Okay. Nobody wants to gamble. I have nothing to do. Like, this is kind of what I mean about the, like, not as good for streaming, because, like, if I were playing this personally, I'd be like, okay, like, we'll go off and do a side quest, or we'll go do, like, explore a random cave or something like that. What I really want to do for the stream, though, is to get the story done. Waka Waka. Right, that's the Waka Waka guy. This is up to the Sun Temple, right? Flame Drink?
An outlander. What are you doing in this part of the city?
Alright.
Shouldn't you be...
No, Barracks Quarter. The layout of this city confuses me sometimes.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Military barracks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, it's that statue we saw. All right, and then this is the front door. That's how we got in. Right, okay. So this is the training area.
Transcribe verse 80
Take
100 times. The sky can rain fire. Magisters never change.
Oh, they have a garden up here. The Batir's tongue. Baldrus root. Nightshade. Hey, okay, we have ingredients to make ambrosia. I don't know what this'll's for, but if it's up here, it's probably for something useful. I'd wager. What's our fever at? It's at 10. Why don't we use our... What is it? Blessings the Disciple. Cheer caps. Bunch of different mushrooms. Juniper. Yeah, all this stuff has got to be here for a reason, so that stuff's important somehow. What is this little building off by itself? Looks like a guard post. Oh, hey! Gyro's Tower. Steel helmet. Hammer, workbench. Take toolbox. Oh. Oh, there's like an elven dagger in there. All right. Let's see what's down here. Investigate the secret vault. That's a 3-star quest, huh? What am I even looking at? Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. And of course, it's a shock elemental. Why wouldn't it be? We just talked about this. All right. Yep. Okay, we summon Ancestor. And we firebolt it. Ooh, he punched me. I was expecting him to just keep using that grounding spell. Okay, hopefully we get him this time. Anything else that can help us? We could use like Flame Bite, I guess. Oh, he exploded. Maybe that's what got us. Yep, that's definitely what got us. He's tough. We do have that ring of shock resistance that would help us considerably right here, but then I'd have to go and go get it. We can probably do this, right? You gonna do something, skeleton? Thank you. Oh, this is my first time seeing his face. Oh, no, he does. He does. Okay, so he punches and he explodes. He ran away. Oh, there's two of them. Conjured Guardian. Well. Wasn't quite expecting this. And of course they don't hurt each other. Too many zappies. Uh-oh. Where am I? Idiot! I just saw that. I said that in the top left. Okay, well, okay, so we need the shock resistance ring, and also I'm very unsuited for this fight. If we could get them one-on-one, it wouldn't be so bad. We also didn't try our Arctic Wind breath. That could have worked pretty well. There doesn't happen to be a
Have you heard
secure
it?
chest like right here,
Apparently,
right?
the Blue Islands Coalition sent an emissary to Enderal, despite the wars. They are bold. You've got to give them that.
My Sir de Luna. And I fell for it. Well,
She did find out.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
You know, if the Grand Master was so, like, you belong here and you're gonna get special treatment and stuff like that, I really doubt that as many people on official duty would just say that I didn't belong here. What do we have also? House 14 does 21 damage. 13, 9, 15, 7. Ice Breath, 6 points of damage. 7. Alright. Let's get some wine going.
Get him.
Where is my summon? Please do anything. Ow. All right, there's one. Jeez. Oh, there's so many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're gonna need a specialized build to handle this. Stronger summons, probably. Maybe once if our entropy gets up too, they're just like conjured guardians, right? So try to max out our shock resistance, probably put shock resistance on our chest piece and stuff. If this is like Skyrim, then the max resistance you can get is 85%. So not everything, but it would be a ton. But those guys are really anti-mage, which is what we are, so... Maybe we keep the shock resistance instead of the magic. That does give us about an extra cast, though. But, yeah. Those guys probably can't be shattered with, electricity magic. So, like, we can hit them with the frost breath and try to shatter them slowly, one at a time. Why don't we try that? We'll try that with one of them. If it doesn't work, we'll just quick load. But if that works, then we can wait for our frost breath cooldown to run out, and then we can try to get them one at a time doing it that strategy. There he's going. He did not give a shit about my Arctic Wind. Doesn't look like he's healing, though. Oh, we're still in combat. Do they heal outside of combat? Oops. If they do, it's very slowly. I mean, we could cheese them through this door. Like, shoot them from afar and then just run up out of the... That would take a long time. We could do it, though. Like, that does pretty decent damage. Plus, he's given up. So if we're out of eyesight, it looks like, they give up. They don't know how to get up this tower. So this is what we're doing. we go. That's one. Well, two. 300 XP per kill for those two, by the way. Oh, he moved. Here. That pulled both of them. I don't know if they're going to be smart enough to, oh, three of them. Yeah, they gave up. How long does that wine last for? 240 seconds. To go. Oops. Pulled three of them as well. So many of these things here. Yeah, okay, there are the stairs. These guys are stuck. It's too bad I don't have fireball. This would be a lot faster. I did hit him. This is going to take a long time. Oh, whoa, whoa. What is that? I didn't know he had a damn Talos down here. And with all these guardians, there's got to be something real good down here, right? Isn't Talos a god? Talos is a god! Yeah. I was thinking of the Breath of the Wild rock monster. Those are called Taloses, right? Oh yeah, they are, huh? Yeah. Does it look like he had like a big rock on his back, especially when he crouched down? That thing's probably got regeneration, I bet. If it's like troll-blooded. So we may not be able to cheese that one. We should probably check before we go through all this work, huh? Powerful mud elemental. And yes, it does regenerate. It's already hit max healed. Although my lightning would work on that. So potentially wouldn't be as bad as the other ones, because I'll have my mana, as long as I don't get hit. So those Ancestors summons could do well for that. And we could just hit it with a grounding over and over again. What does our dual cast ground Blazing Spark do to that guy? Oh, I don't have the range. So I can't check. That might work on him, though. I kind of doubt it, though. It seems like it only works on like, flesh and blood enemies. Damn it. Okay, that one on the stairs is pretty weak. Would they give us mana salts? What's our time? We can probably go and meet Jaspar at this point. Yeah, we can because we have a push tracker now. Okay, one more parting fireball that I missed. Damn, this fucking hanging lantern. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Maybe we'll come back later.
Huh?
Arcanist. Main gate. Alright, back to story things.
Ah,
Hi.
There you are.
Yeah.
Glad you made it. So, how was it? I heard quite some stories about this trial, and was never sure what to make of it.
It's difficult, but than what I expected. It was different than what I expected. How come you're still here? I thought you wanted to be in a Botquile. It was easier than I thought. Yeah, different.
Yeah, I changed my mind.
I see.
Come, let's go upstairs. It'll be worth it.
Okay. You wanna get up that ladder?
There we are.
Okay, cool.
Wait a second.
Alright.
So, wine or pipe?
Wine.
Termatralian brandy. Vintage 8190. A real treasure. Consider it a congratulatory gift for passing the trial.
It's poisoned.
Nothing better than a good pipe and a nice sight to go along with it. It's always sad to see how few people can truly appreciate these things. Anyway, tell me, my friend, what is it that drives you? I've been asking that myself since we met. I mean, it's not like anyone's forcing you to play errand boy for Orenthiel, is there? And with your abilities, you could make a fortune as a mercenary. Not to mention the danger you put yourself in. Securing the excavation site, passing the trial, they certainly haven't been easy on you so far.
I don't know, I guess I'm a person of importance. Welcome change my Ostian days. If this cleansing is real, We're in this together. Good question. I'm still trying to find the right answer. I don't know if there's anything that drives me. I'm just playing it by ear. I don't know if anything drives me. I'm just playing it by ear.
Taking life as it comes. I like that thought. In any case, it's interesting to see how you've gotten from being a magically gifted refugee to the center of all this. Kind of reminds me of a woman I used to travel with, Alicia. No matter where she went, she always ended up in the eye of the storm.
How'd you end up traveling with her?
We got hired for the same job. Usually I work better on my own, but this partnership was refreshing in every aspect. It felt good to know someone's got your back for a change, especially with the kind of work I do. Which is why we decided to stick together after that first job. And it went great, at least initially. She just cared too much, you know? Yeah, she was a mercenary, but she only ever picked the jobs where she thought she could help people, or at least do no damage. As you can imagine, that doesn't always work out in my profession, and whenever it didn't, she really took it to heart. It was sad, if you think about it, really.
So I take it you were a couple. How long did you work together? She wanted to help. How long did you work together?
Let me think. About 3 years. Yeah. We went to Araziel, Kira, Artwend, and one time we even fought a group of Petrified on Millet. She fought as ardently as she lived. I don't know how I would have survived that fight without her.
She wanted to help. Why did you become mercenary?
Several reasons. First of all, she was primarily a traveling healer, and used the money she got from those jobs to sustain herself. Secondly, Alicia wasn't all selflessness. She wanted to help people, yeah, but she also wanted to make experiences, I guess. Live like an eagle, love like a madman, and dream like a god. A bit cheesy, yeah, but that was her credo.
How come you split up?
Well, we were simply too different.
Oh, she's not
I guess
dead.
That's what it comes down to.
Okay.
Let's face it, I'm a pathetic white knight, and an even worse world savior. Alicia and I, we were just bound to clash. We were lovers, then friends, then lovers again, and so on and so forth.
Alright.
Ultimately, that was just too much for me. Too extreme. Too absorbing.
So she wanted something serious.
Love as she defined it, yeah. Had it been for her, we would have married after that first night.
And what was it that you wanted?
That's a long story. Not one that puts me in a favorable light. At least if you're like most people. Let's save that for another time.
Okay. We'll just sit here and watch the goats, I guess. So you split up.
Split up. Yeah, that's one way to put it. But anyway, enough about me. What about you? Has there ever been someone in your life? Or have you always been the lone wolf?
I had a partner on a boat once, and he died very quickly. None, at least not yet. Yeah, there was. Maybe, maybe not. None of your business. Am I sensing some subtext here? Not that I mind. Yeah, there was Bond.
I see. Maybe you can tell me about that one day. I'd love to hear it.
Okay.
I, for one, have had enough drama to last me a lifetime. Sex is fine, but I guess I'm just not naive enough for anything else anymore. Love, love, love. People have such wrong-headed expectations, really. Sometimes I think it would help us all to finally admit that there isn't that much that separates us from the apes. Anyway, why don't you tell me a little more about this trial?
I haven't seen an ape
I heard
yet.
you passed it together with that quiet girl, Kalia.
Mm-hmm.
What's she like? I've heard some stories about her.
She's a witch.
That's just life, I think. There comes a point when you've done all you can. My. We've certainly lost track of time, haven't we?
Did we?
I really need to hit the hay for a couple hours now. I'll have to go look for some new work tomorrow. And I've heard about a nobleman who's looking for a sellsword. That is, if Arenthiel or old Bushybeard doesn't have a new job for me by then. Say what you want about them. Their pay is beyond generous.
Is it? I don't think I've been paid by them yet. 600 experience. 8:19 p.m. So most of the companion quests are just like talking points, just listening to their story, if you will.
Hey, you there? Yes,
yeah.
you. Can you spare a moment for him? He would be very grateful.
That is a name that you have, sir. Kermai Kazar Tata Kajape. That's a mouthful. Wait until has prepared ceremony. I mean, hasn't it been done yet? He said it takes like 24 hours, right?
This is holy ground, Outlander.
I guess I had just missed
Well
Jaspar being there, so maybe it's gonna happen in like the next hour or two. We can go back and try to kill those elementals.
Huh?
Oh, hey, it's you.
Now look at that. It's the Prodigy.
Are we able to find out anything about those mercenaries from old Roshengrad?
Not much. We haven't yet heard from the keepers old Aranthiel sent overseas, but their armory and weapons seem to belong to an order of mercenaries who normally operate in Nerem or Kira. We'll see.
How'd you end up in Narathzul Aranthiel's order?
Now look at that. Someone who's actually interested in us as people, rather than in our knowledge about the Pyreans. But it's your lucky day. I really wouldn't mind a good talk right now. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Arizalian brandy. Vintage 8214.
Isn't that what
do you say?
Jaspar just gave
a
us?
Glass and a good talk? There are a couple of things I wanted to ask you anyway.
Alright, sure.
Alright then.
Okay, yeah, she is a companion then, right? It's gotta be. Where are we?
When I hear you say that, I don't regret for a second that I never came back to Ostian. Even though I've thought about it from time to time.
You're from Ostian, you look more like a Scarab to me.
Wow. Finally, someone who says it up front. Yeah, I've got some Scarab blood in me, though comparably little in regards to how much it shows. My grandfather
I don't know what a Scarab
used to serve
is.
in the South Realms Marines. And one day they captured a ship of Scarab raiders, some of them women. Stories say he fell in love with one of them, and yeah, you can connect the dots. But to answer your original question, yes, I'm from Ostian. Though we fled the city around 10 years ago. The right choice, as I probably don't need to tell you. The temple was always a bunch of fanatical fuckheads, but that bastard High Priest Janus gave the word butcher an entirely new meaning.
She really likes the fuck word, doesn't she? One more thing about your ancestry. Do you know anything more about that woman your grandfather fell in love with? That's not an everyday story.
I know. And, nah, I hardly know anything about her. Only that they were raiders and that she fled about 2 years after giving birth to me. Poor Grandpa. You should have seen how people reacted to the way I looked. Even as a kid, they always looked at me and my almond-shaped eyes as if they were expecting me to pull out a skull fetish any second and start putting curses on anyone in the vicinity.
Okay. Well, the creator's religion was always brutal and core Genesis. Honestly, I'm not too surprised about what Janus did. Give someone that much power and they'll show their real face.
Maybe. Warriors of the Creator. War against the infidels. The Creator's children don't even sugarcoat how radical their faith is anymore. And still, so many people join their ranks. It's fucking insane. But then again, I guess that's religion for you. Don't think for yourself anymore. Let someone else do it for you. At least it was for my brother.
You have a brother?
I had. He was about 15 years older than me, and was always a troubled child. Rakul. That was his name.
Rakul.
You know, my family was very wealthy before
Sounds like a
fled.
Mortal Kombat character.
Drapers for generations. The best in Ostian. I suppose that's why my father expected so much from Rakul, since I, as a woman, wouldn't have been allowed to take over the business when my father would have retired. But Rakul, he just wasn't made out for it, you know? He was shy and introverted, and never had a hand for money. I can't remember how often father told him that he was a disgrace to the family.
And then he found his faith and joined the Creator's children.
You can call it that, yes. Looking back, I think the temple only gave him what Father wouldn't. A perspective. The feeling of being needed. He spent almost all of his time in the temple after his conversion, and knew the entire Rania, their holy scripture, by heart. Well, in one day, he announced that simply attending the masses wasn't enough anymore. He would join the temple's warriors.
He is a Mortal Kombat character. Sounds like your father miserably failed as a parent, neglected young men without perspective in their lives, the #1 choice of any hate monger. That one.
Come on. My brother wasn't the only young man with a difficult past. That's no excuse for anything. Of course, my father is to blame too, but the real culprits are these bastards called preachers who exploit the vulnerability of people like him and indoctrinate them with their fucking bullshit. And once that's done, they send them to fight for their holy causes. In other words, their own interests, like pawns on a chessboard. And if they die, then they call it a fucking honor. I'm sorry, my dame. Your youngest son just died. But don't worry, he's in a better place now, eating grapes and drinking honey. What solace, isn't it? Now, do you have any other neglected children for us? We're running short on material. Damn it, I hate those bastards. I just hate them so much.
And I suppose what's happened to your brother too? He died fighting for the Creator?
Hacked into pieces by Chancellor Baratheon's cavalry. That was before the peace treaty. I'd be surprised if they taught him what end of a lance to stab with before they sent him into the field. But, well, I guess that answers the question you asked me up in the temple, doesn't it? I was sick of seeing people using religion for their own ends. Creator, Lightborn, the Great Spirit. Same shit, different name. And you know what?
The Great Spirit.
No matter how much chaos the death of the gods caused, I don't regret being a part of it, not in the least. It was the right thing to do.
Quite the story.
Anyway, I'd say we call it quits for now, okay?
Yeah, let's do that.
It was good talking to you, but I'm dying for a nap. Take care.
Alright, see ya. A fine drink. I don't really like her very much at all.
In the shackles of lust, presented by the poet.
My sir?
Sun Temple. Okay. Where's Guy? Where's that?
Well met.
It's still gonna be a while, isn't it? I should get a quest marker or something, anything.
Who are you?
Novice.
Have you heard it? Apparently,
Move along.
Correlation sent an emissary here to Enderal, despite the wars.
Guess we go back to our cave. Mostly I want to see if those creatures regen if you leave the instance of the area. So if I hit one and they're still weak, I'll probably try to finish it out. But if they've regened, maybe we come back another time when we have stronger spells. Nope, they sure didn't regen. We should finish this out. Since we're waiting anyway, now we have nothing important to do. I mean, like, I have some quests here, but none of them I really care about. And there's one. Two more of these, and we're gonna have a level. Ooh, he got close. How would you skedaddle up them stairs there? And there's that mud elemental there. I see him now. There are those two guys. Looks like the rest of them have been got, though, that were on this side. So it's these two and that guy probably left. After this one gets taken care of, I'll try to kill him next. If I can see where he went. Okay, there it is. I see two dots there, so maybe there's more stuff beyond that that pathway. Yeah, because those two are still up there. Yeah, so there must be a second one, at least. Although I just see the one. Yep. Getting there, slowly. I really hope this is worth it. That elemental gets so far. I can do that. Yeah, I hit him. Is he gonna run away or is he gonna run towards me? There's a second one coming too. I should play it safe, because we put a lot of effort in. Okay, yeah, there is a second one there. Alright, that's another one down. 2 experience to level up. And he gave up already. Okay. Let's take out the ones on the bridge, I guess. I don't know where that one comes from. It must be on the pathway over there or something. Yeah, that one's half health already. So those 3 are the 2 Conjured Guardians and the Mud Elemental. And then that one activated. is the third conjured guardian. So how far did he get? Okay, he did make it down the pathway. So yeah, it's got to be right on the other side there. It's a big mud elemental. Jesus. There's a gear spinning right there. Okay, that's 2 more, I think. You're getting a little further across that bridge. Well, I was gonna say we could get up here, but they shoot lightning, so this isn't gonna help. Although this could be a spot for the mud elemental. We could probably cheese him from here if we can keep the damage up. Alright, one more hit and that one's down. I saw him, but I didn't have a shot at him. Is that? There's a table up there. Maybe an alchemy lab? Hard to tell. Nice. Okay. That's our level. Let's put it into health this time. Alright, what do we have? Elemental Expert is our next thing. We need that to get Electrocution and Shock Nova, which are going to be good. And then this is Unleashed Might. Master, yep. Also reduces the mana cost of elemental spells of other levels by 10%. So we'll just get that unlocked so we can get these things. We're getting pretty up there in our elementalism. And we have 8 crafting points now that we could also spend somewhere. We just need the books. What would we want to get? Rhetoric is nice, the handicraft. Yeah. You probably specialize in, I don't know, with handicraft, because some of that stuff is really hard to make. Although the game did make a point to tell me that some of the better stuff you need to craft, you can't buy. So. Oh, there it is. Okay, he's in a tricky spot, isn't he? Maybe I can get up this. Sort of. There we are. Oh, there's nowhere to stand on this, though. I was gonna just, like, hide behind. There's a path right there. Get up. No, 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 no. Oh, damn it. Alright, okay, this actually works fine. So, I should, he said confidently, be able to snipe that thing from up here. And hopefully he can't get to me. We'll see. Let's be smart and save first. Moved. Yeah, he shouldn't be able to get anywhere near me. Be nice if I could see him where he got stuck, though. Oh, he just reset. Alright, and here's where we do that then. Yeah, now that I'm up here, I can see a lot more clearly what's going on. So we have one right there, and then that giant mud elemental. And there's all sorts of tables up there. Something else? No. I thought I saw something move, like, right over here. But, guess it was nothing. What? What did I hit? Just missed. I missed again. Oh no. Go on, go reset. I see you. Oh. There. Okay, now for the hard one, the long shot. That mud elemental is so big. Jesus. he lost interest, luckily. He doesn't know what's going on down here. Yeah, they like to get stuck right there, don't they? I'm not sure if we're going to be able to kill that, that mud elemental. Since he regenerates so fast. We're going to have to try some tricky stuff, I think. The good thing we got that firebolt rank 2, huh? I almost sold that thing. There we are. Alright, let's see if we can draw him down here, and then maybe we can work something out. Yeah, we're gonna have to do continuous damage to him, so probably our grounding spell. We could go up there. I'm not sure if he'll be able to get down, actually. Those stairs are pretty narrow, aren't they? And I won't be able to do this, because he regens too fast. Yeah, there's no way that that's gonna work. It looks like we'll have to hop down. So with our Conjured, and then with enough of that grounding to counteract his regen, maybe we can do something. Bones? Oh, hey, look at this. Mystical symbol. 1 of 15. Oh, it's a different. 1 of 15 mystical symbols. Something back there too. And invisible wall. It's like collision right here with something. Yeah, looks like ingredients to collect down there. We'll have to do some exploring. Alright, we're gonna give this a try. I'm out of magic already. Wow. If he's doing that much damage to my skeleton... Yeah, that doesn't really hurt him. What if I dual cast Blazing Spark? Yeah, look at his mana regen. Oh, he doesn't hurt that much though. thought he was gonna like one-shot me. Okay, this is doable. Okay, not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Spellstorm Elixir. Increase health for an ally by 45 for 30 seconds. And stamina by 68. Void Salts. Yarrow's last words. Absorbs 11 points of health. Now that is a weapon. For me. Super light, lots of damage. Keeps me alive. Interesting weapon. Look, okay, that's like a tongue coming down. Oh. That's cool. Alright, let's see what the secret is. So it is an alchemy lab of sorts, just one I can't use. Doing some research. There's a corpse. Key to Yarrow's hideout. The display case. The Dream Flower, an essay. I'll take that warrior later. Search corpse. Human flesh, lavender. Okay, this is probably his wife, his beloved. Health potion exclusive. Read notebook. I'll read that later. Recipe for Dream Flower Elixir. The Holy Order. What is that? What is that? Let's just learn that. Dream Flower and essay, not that. Notebook? Is it this? Although many of the notes are soaked with water and unreadable, some passages are still decipherable. They seem to be written by Magister Yarrow and to deal with a plant called Dream Flower. The following part seems to be the most interesting for you. The assumption that the Dream Flower has such drastic effect on the physique of a human is a misconception in my opinion. There is no alchemical explanation for that. Instead, I think that it changes the connection of the Arcanist to the Sea of Eventualities in such a way that it allows its user to jump from one thread of reality to another, always to that one which yields the best outcome for the user at any given moment. For the research is needed, but I see potential. This book seems to be written by a magister who researched a plant called the Dream Flower. Some parts of it are especially eye-catching for you. And so the Aliani, the natives of Arazil, reserved the honor of the Dream Flower for their best warrior, mashed and mixed with the blood of a human heart, usually taken from one of their enemies, a soul gem and a bit of a glimmercap dust. It became a potion, which was then given to the warrior in a ceremony, according to the myths, with an unbelievable effect. Not only did the potion instantly recover the health of a person, it even gave a blessing which was supposed to allow the user to lead a happy and fulfilled life until they died. While this seems to be superstition, there seems to be at least some truth to it. Archaeological findings showed that there were some warriors of the Aliani who had a high vitality even in old age. That the Dream Flower can't be found on Enderal anymore is thus quite regrettable. Its alchemical value appears to be tremendous. Okay. Make a potion that increases your arcane fever. Alright, well, we got a super cool knife from that. There are some things growing down there. Maybe he got some imported. Maybe that's what those are? The glowing purple-looking things? Let's take a quick look. Spicy grass. Stain mushrooms. Okay. I can't jump over this. Oh, sort of. Okay, so this is actually, you can't go over there. Because I can't jump over this fence, and I definitely should be able to. Okay, so that's what was down here. Got some stuff on Dreamflower. That'll probably become important later. Did my quest update? Secrets. It just finished. Okay. Maybe we can talk to somebody about it. Maybe there'll be something up top that will start us on another quest. Because I don't know what that Dreamflower stuff has to do with anything if they don't grow here anymore. Alright. Eterna Dagger. Fragment. Right eye. Ah, there it is. Home of the Forsaken. Find the lost fragments. And that Eterna Dagger is just a dagger. Nice one. Just a dagger. Alright. It's about quitting time. How long is this book? I said I was going to read it, but it really depends on how long it is, because I need to pee. It's so long. Oh. That's a lot of, that's a lot. Is this an actual book they imported into the game? What is this? Okay, geez. Holy hell. Okay, we're not gonna do that. At least not right now, because I need to pee. So that'll do it for me today. Yeah. So I'll be back on Tuesday, as per usual, unless something comes up. But plan for Tuesday. This weekend, on Saturday, and then on Monday, I'm gonna have the first Skyrim Together playthrough videos up. I do recommend using headphones because the audio is very quiet, as I said in the beginning of the stream today. For some reason, I didn't catch that the audio without headphones is very, very quiet. But now it should be fixed. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Well, have a good weekend. And hopefully I'll see you next week.